Together, growing in faith, changing communities.
Thandazami, this is one of the most beautiful readings in the Gospel. It is in John chapter 21, la uPetrus ethi kubangani bakhe, I am going back fishing. He says to them, I'm done. I no longer want to do this, because he is dealing with the death of Jesus, and he cannot deal with it in the most productive way. And so uthi ngisacela ukubuyela entweni engiyaziyo nengijwayele. And uJesu comes back and he looks for him. And uyambuza ukuthi, okay, sewungishiyile, has your life changed? Sewubalekelile, are you feeling any better? You've walked away, are you at ease with yourself? Khona ezinye izinto empilweni esizenzayo ngoba nakho siyitshela ukuthi soba ngcono, ngoba nakho siyitshela ukuthi sizophola, ngoba nakho siyitshela ukuthi mhlambe mangihamba ngizokhohlwa. But what fascinates me ukuthi uJesu, he pursues him. He doesn't give up on him, but he comes and he looks for them and he checks where they are. And what we read, what was proclaimed this evening, is the second part of this. uJesu uhleli ngasemlilweni, and he's about to have breakfast, and he asks them, do you have anything? Come, let's share a meal together. Now, if you go to where this thing took place, the church is here, and probably at the door, at the gates, is the sea. So it is a walking distance to go to the sea. And literally, when you go to the sea, you can see the fish. Literally, the water is so clear that you can see the fish, and yet they couldn't catch. Khona ezinye izinto ngaphandle kwaNkulunkulu azenzeki. Khona ezinye izinto ekumele kuqalwe kudlulwe kuzona ukuze zenzeke. Khona ezinye izinto ekumele kuqalwe ilungiswe ukuze lokunye kukwazi ukuqhubekela phambili. In the most beautiful way, namhlanje sikhulekela abashona ngengozi, bashona ngey'moto, abashonela emgaqweni, abashona ngey'khali, abagwazana, abadutshulwa. Sikhulekela abashona bopha. Abanye babo, they died on the scene. Abanye babo bashona benama-drips, and abasuswanga. Abanye babo babelimele benamabhandishi and abasuswanga. And isidalwe siwumuntu siyahlupha because sizokutshela ukuthi wozongikhipha lento abangifake yona ngoba angifuni, wozongisusa lento abangibhandishe ngayo ngoba ngiyifuni, wozongisusa leli gazi selinamathele emzimbeni wami ngoba selinginukela kabi. And so inkonzo esiyenza namhlanje inkonzo yokuthi yes, kwakubalulekile ngoba wawopha ukuthi sikufake emakhaleni kona igazi leke liphumele ngaphandle. Kwakubalulekile ngoba wawopha ukuthi singumathise ukhothini. Kwakubalulekile ukuthi silivale inxeba lakho ngoba wawopha. Kwakubalulekile ukuthi kube khona izinto ezenzakalayo ngoba wawopha. Kodwa there must come a time la siyogeza khona amanxeba. There must come a time la siyobakhumula khona amabhandishi. There must come a time la siyosusa khona isikhani. There must come a time la sibacelela khona uxolo. There must come a time nabo kumele sicela ukuthi uNkulunkulu abasize, because abanye bashona belwa, bashona besolakeni, bashona bethuka inhlamba, bashona bethukile, bashona they were not ready for it. Nabanye siyabazi vele babelolanga, abanye siyabazi vele babe nenhliziyo ezimbi, abanye siyabazi vele babe nenkani. And there must come a time la ngithi khona mntakamama nginike leso sikhalo bese uyaphumula. There must come that time, because mangamphuci hleza ilimaza nabanye abantu. There must come a time la kumele sibageze khona igazi. And there must come a time la kumele khona sithi lo phophoma kwegazi akume sekwanele. There must come a time when we say it's enough. Thandwa zami, kumele uhlale ujule kwesinye isikhathi. Khona isikhathi la ingozi engajwayeli khona, kube khona isikhathi la ingozi on a peak. Khona kweminye imizi they know for a fact njalo ngale nyanga khona uzofa, njalo ngale nyanga siyazwanga, njalo ngale nyanga khona they know for a fact, and they know ukuthi kuzokwenzeka kanjani. It is not coincidence. Khona imgwaqo la lo Kenyan Houghton esithanda kangaka, this robot, this traffic light, Hambe Chatsworth Higginson Highway. It is a death trap. We know at Chatsworth there is Highway Sheila because we know of Sheila, what happened to her. We know Gemkwako. We know Eramdaris. We know what happened because siyabazi bashonile, siyabazi abantu abathemabelana maqedane bangalandwa. We know njalo hlezi kunengozi la. Khona imizi engakwazi ukuhlala abantu because balimazana la endlini. Noma ngathuba lofuna ukuqasha akekho okwazi ukuhlala. Khona imoto othi uyayibusisa and you realize ukuthi kunesidumbu la, khona washonela la, and you realize ngithenga imoto kanti angazi ngithenga imoto kwafela khona umuntu. And it's important ukuhlambulula. Yona nkonzo esize kuyona namhlanje. Unless ngidlula kule nkonzo kunezinto ezivimbayo, unless ngilungisa lento kunezinto engakwazi ukwenzeka. Khona abantu abanenhlanhla noma ibhadi, every time bengena emotweni bayasela. Abaphume emotweni bazoba right because imoto la ikhaya inqola yomlilo, imoto la ikhaya ukufa. And so every time ngena la they know ukuthi indawo yokufa le. Not because uthakathiwe, not because ukhathele, because the moment uphume steering wheel everything is perfect. Khona abantu abaginqa imoto like anything, abashayisa imoto like anything. It's not because they are reckless drivers. No. It's because khona la singadlulanga khona ngalento ohamba ngayo. Kunezinto ekumele silungise njengabantu esidlule kuzona, esilimale kuzona. And so namhlanje sizothi uNkulunkulu yiba nomusa bahlambulule, iba nomusa bathethelele, iba nomusa uvale uqede ingozi sekwanele. kunezinye izinto eziphendula ukhondolo phakathi kwegceke phakathi kwekhaya. Ubezwa abantu besho ukuthi hayi umkhulu washona ngokuthi, hawuyazi namadodana akhe ashona ngokuthi, hawuyazi nalabo abashona, and you soon realize ukuthi ingane zalabo zabafana la ekhaya zonke ishona kanje, ezamantombazane vele zonke ishona kanje. Nala uganele khona, you soon realize ukuthi bonke abafika kulo nyaka bonke basebela kwenzeka ukuthi khona, and you soon realize unless we sort that ney'ngane zami izodlula khona. Yona nkonzo esize kuyona le eyokuthi inkosi sebehambile ngesikhali. Abanye you soon realize ukuthi babulalana bebodwa egcekeni, because ikhona owalimala samfumbathisa sathi akahambe ayolanda abantu, akahambe ayoqeda, and rightfully so wabaqeda, kodwa asaze sasisusa isikhali kuyena. Wayesebuye egcekeni esiphethe, yingakho eselimaza. Kweminye imizi makuye kwathinta impepho kuphuma isidumbu, kweminye imizi makuye kwenziwa umsebenzi kuphuma isidumbu, kweminye imizi makuye kwahlatshwa kuphuma isidumbu, and you soon realize banesikweletu negazi, banesikweletu nesikhali. It's not because idlozi alikho, it's not because idlozi baflathele, it's because banesikweletu abangafuni ukusenza, labangafuni ukusilungisa. Ingakho siza kuleli misele ngcwele ukuthi inkosi okusihlulayo thina ngobuntu bethu, okusihlulayo thina ukuyilungisela kona wena ngomusa wakho senzele. Wena ngomusa wakho lungisa. Konze size kuyona inkonzo yabantu abahamba singakafiki isikhathi, abahamba bekhala, abahamba inhliziyo zabo zingenakho ukuthula, abahamba bebalisa. Namhlanje sizobacela umusa, namhlanje sizonxusa uNkulunkulu ukuba akasale sevuma abathulise, akasale sevuma abanikeza ukuthula, akasale sevuma esebahlambulula, akasale sevuma ukubathethelela nezono zabo, asale sevuma nabo bafunda ukuxolela ababalimazayo. Evangelini lanamhlanje uJesu ubuza umbuzo athi maybe uSimon sebedlile, athi Simon son of Jonah, do you love me? Athi Simon, yes Lord. Athi feed my lambs. Baqhubeke badle. Athi Simon son of Jonah, do you really love me? Umehluko methi umuntu usangithanda nomuntu ozokuhlalisa phansi athi sibanibani uyangithanda nje kodwa. It hits differently. Do you really love me more than these? Do you still say yes to me? Are you still committed to us? And every time Simon says, yes, Lord, I love you. And it fascinates me, Uguchi, every time the question is posed, a mission is given. Feed my sheep. Nurture my sheep, tend my lambs. It must be love in action. But the third time, he's grieved. He said, Kungana nguze kuze kube kathathu ukuba ngisamthanda na? Kungani angibuze kangaka ukuba ngiyamthanda na? Kungani abuze mina sibaningi kangaka? And so kumina there comes this deep desire. uNkulunkulu engibuza, do I love him more than anything? What will be my answer? Do I love him more than myself? Do I love him more than my money? Do I love him more than my children? Do I love him more than my wife? Do I love him more than my husband? Do I love him more than my work? Do I love him more than anything? And if the answer is yes, then why do I complain when I lose all these things? How much do I love God? Athi umpostoli Pawuli ngenxa yokumazi yena njengenkosi nomsindisi wami, athi bheka konke ngikushaya indiva. Ngenxa yokumazi yena njengenkosi nomsindisi, athi bheka okudala sekudlulile. When do I learn to surrender? When do I learn to say, let your will, not mine, be done? When do I learn to say, okuthandwa wena Nkosi, okujabulisa wena Nkosi, makwenzeke? When do I reach that stage of emptiness? St. Paul speaks of a beautiful word, kenosis, emptying oneself. How many of us have reached that stage of self-actualization, of emptying oneself? I'm no longer defined by what I have. I'm no longer defined by what I can do. I'm no longer defined by what I can achieve. I have come to a greater realization that I'm nothing. In umsebenzi meditation, meditation does a lot of things. But one of the most powerful things that meditation ought to do, it is to empty oneself for the presence of God. To reach a stage in your life where you say, I am nothing. I am not defined by my wealth. One of the most beautiful things about the early church was to get rid of all that you own. I am not defined by my status. I am not defined by my family name. I am nothing. How many of us have reached that stage? Where you say, I'm nothing, angilutho, angiwumuntu, angiyilutho, ngumati, ngudomet. If you study so well Christianity and Buddhist, the apex of spirituality is to reach a state of nothingness. When you say, I own absolutely nothing. I live on divine providence. All that is given to me is nothing but a gift, and none of these things should stop me or prevent me from being that which God wants me to become. That I can stand in the presence of God with my nothingness and yet be complete. One of the most powerful realizations of our faith is to get rid of everything that burdens us. Angidingi, someone else can use it. Angidingi, someone else can use it. Angidingi, someone else can use it. It's like taking an onion and peeling it layer by layer. And as you peel it, tears are bound to come. Because every time we remove certain things from our lives, it's painful. Every time we walk away from things, it's painful. Every time we walk away from people, it's painful. But eventually we are running away from our destiny. In death, we are all alone. You may live in a mansion, it will never be buried with you. You may have a wonderful car, you will never drive it in death. You may have millions of friends, they mean nothing in death. So our destiny is nothingness. And only when